All right, in depth now. That search continues this evening for a missing Arizona man in the Uintas. He's 74-year-old Melvin Heaps, and he was supposed to return home from a hike in the Crystal Lake area last night. Summit County Sheriff's Lieutenant Andrew Wright is with me now on the KSL Newsline. Just give us the latest, Lieutenant, on what's happening in that search right now, and has there been any sign of him at all?
Our search and rescue team has been working hard all day, attempting to locate Mr. Heaps. At this point, we have had no sign of him. Our search and rescue teams have made contact with people who have been up in the area both yesterday and today to see, if they can give us any additional information. Some of these people have told us that they did come across Mr. Heaps yesterday as he was hiking, but nothing today has led us to his whereabouts. We're, of course, actively searching and we'll work until nightfall. We'll probably scale back once the night falls, and then we're making plans now to continue operations and continue our searches through the night and into the morning tomorrow.
I'm fairly familiar with this area of the Crystal Lake Trailhead as the host of the outdoor show on Saturday mornings here, and I know that there are several lakes in that area that can be reached on short day hikes, but a lot of backpackers also use it to sort of be the launching point for some longer adventures. Do we know what his plans were, how long he was planning on being out there, or how far he was hiking?
His family members told us that he had planned a day hike, and his day hikes typically consist of a 5 to 7 mile hike. We assumed that if he went up there in the late morning or early afternoon and began hiking, that he would return, as he had told his family that evening, last night. We have not seen him. You're correct. There are a lot of lakes up there. There's the Washington Lake, there's Trial Lake, and then Crystal Lake that are all kind of in that immediate area. Lots of beautiful trails up there. So it also makes it very difficult for our teams to get out there in that rough terrain and that mountainous area with all the many trails and the natural bodies of water that are up there. So, we had the understanding that he was going up there just for the day. That's all he was prepared for.
Yeah, and that's the unfortunate side of that. It does get a little nippy up there at that elevation during the nights, and if he was only out for a day hike, he may not have enough clothing or what he needs to actually start a fire to keep himself warm at night.
Yeah, exactly. It's typically in the 70s up there during the daytime, and it can drop down into the low 40s, high 30s during the night. So it definitely does get chilly up there during the night, and it does concern us if someone's up there and in this situation where they're lost. We hope that he does have the means to keep warm until we can find him.
Well, thanks for the work you and your search team are doing there. That is Summit County Sheriff's Lieutenant Andrew Wright joining us on the KSL Newsline on the In-Depth at 15 and 45.